From the very beginning, as far back as I can remember, I've dreamed of flying. I'd wake from these dreams filled with joy and peace. As a child, I'd spend countless hours watching anything that flew: butterflies and bees, dragonflies and birds, thistledown and dust. My mind would join them in the air, and that was flying. When I was a boy, I became fascinated with building and flying balsa wood gliders. I felt like I was in the air with those planes, and that was flying. While in my teens, I occasionally got to fly in an airliner or small plane, and it was wonderful. Pure magic. That was flying. As a young adult, I purchased an ultralight aircraft. I had a lot of fun with that ultralight and some real adrenaline-packed adventures. My favorite pastime was to take it up several thousand feet, turn off the motor, and fly it as a glider, looking for thermals and staying in the air as long as I could. There was no way to restart the engine, so I learned to read the air and to soar. That was flying. But I was a family man with young children, and flying an ultralight seemed pretty risky, so I let it go. I had to find a new way to fly that didn't risk my body. So I tried model airplanes. For years, I found the challenge of flying remote-controlled gliders to be very rewarding. It became an out-of-body experience. I could put my mind into one of those little models and ride the wind. To toss one into the air and keep it there for hours using only the air currents for power, or to find a thermal and fly it so well that the buzzards and hawks joined me, that was flying. Eventually, the kids were grown and on their own, and I began to feel the need for some adventure. I decided to take an airplane ride 2.5 miles high and step out the door. The first 1.5 miles was a cheek-flapping, wind-roaring ride like no other. About 1 mile above the earth, I deployed my parachute and everything got really quiet and slow. Then a nice leisurely glide back to earth. That's flying. And I need to do that every once in a while, and I do. But I'm getting a little older and slower, and there is an element of risk, so I found another way to fly my body that isn't quite so dangerous. And I can take my family and friends with me and not worry about killing them. There's a machine down in Union City called a vertical wind tunnel. It blows air straight up so fast you can fly in it. Yep, belly fly, back fly, sit fly, spins, rolls, free fly, even fly with other people. Pretty much anything you can do in skydive freefall, you can do in the wind tunnel. And forgetting to deploy your chute in time? No big deal. Now that's flying.